Hello ho ho and welcome back to Python with another tutorial or showcase. This one is about creating a beautiful PDF by using a CSV file as kind of a blueprint, and converting that CSV file into a beautiful PDF where you can see the input of the CSV file formatted. And let's start. For the CSV file, for reading it, we could use pandas, numpy. In this one we are just using the CSV package because the numpy, panda, maybe you didn't see the tutorial series. It's a little bit more advanced than what I'm showing here, so I wanted to use an easy to understandable package. So that's why we are using CSV and Fpdf, of course. And let's have a quick look at our CSV file, which is not formatted, of course. And you see it is just some strings or numbers or something like that, separated with a semicolon. It's different, it depends on the CSV file, whether they are separated with a semicolon, a comma, or another symbol, but in this case it's a semicolon. But keep in mind that it can be different. Okay, enough of the talking, let's start coding. So first of all, we are at Fpdf. We have to create an Fpdf object, naming it pdf equals fpdf.fpdf with brackets. Then we are adding a page to our PDF file, and this is when you're always creating a PDF file, so it's quite common. Now we are using the with statement, and we are open our CSV file. As file, and while opening it we use our CSV reader. This is an object out of our CSV package. It takes as an input we have to use our file, the CSV file, and because we are an object we have to define a variable like CSV file equals CSV reader. Can do it like this. And now if we are printing our CSV file like that, we are getting an object, but we can't keep that please in mind. If we are trying to get access to an element like to a list, we get an exception. It is not subscriptable. That's the word for it. But what we can do, we can do a for loop. For row in CSV file, print row. Now what do we get here? First of all we get the lines, or we get a list which contains only one element. Keep in mind, one element, not each cell of our CSV file. And this one is a string, and this string contains each of the elements separated with a semicolon, but it is only one element. So first of all we have to kind of change it using the split method. But because we can't using split here, if we try to use split here with a semicolon, sorry for the background noises, that wasn't me, we will get list object has no attribute. So as you maybe guessed, if we are gaining access to the first element, we get what we want. So most of the time, if you are handling with CSV files, the last one can be still an element containing a new line symbol, but you don't want that. So there are a lot of ways to get now to solve this problem. What we can do and what we are gonna do is the easiest way, not the most efficient ways, but the easiest way, easy to understand. We have our, we create another CSV list, which is an empty list, and we are appending our rows except the last one. So we're using enumerate, CSV-File, and yes, CSV list. I should write it correctly. CSV list point append. Now we append row 0 point split. So what we can do is, because we also don't have a length, so we can't say if e equals length of CSV-File minus 1 break, we are using an if statement. If e doesn't equal 0 and CSV list e length of CSV-File e oh no, we have to, this is wrong, or length of CSV-File, we can remove this, equals CSV list e. No, this won't work. CSV list 1 equals length of row 0 point split semicolon. Now let's append it and let's print again. And now our each lines would get an index error is missing. So yeah, this is the format we wanna have it to create our CSV file. So okay, now we finally get to the PDF stuff. So let's again loop through our now CSV list for list if listy in CSV list one, and now for element in listy for e enumerate listy, and now finally PDF point cell 05 like this, and txt equals listy, it's element, and first of all CSV list 0 e. Okay, now let's try if this will work. PDF point output test PDF. Let's use it. No, because I forgot to use PDF set font. So let's do that. PDF set font. Let's use Arial or Arial. No, style is underscore. Let's just use B for big. And yeah, size is 8. Now let's use 14. Again, what is this? Now he can't encode certain characters. Okay, after reformatting everything, it will now work, or at least he will output the PDF file, and I don't have to show you the. He will, and no, he will. We forgot to set our coordinates, and the new one, which should be 5, 5. Okay, I forgot to add border and line. This is important. After the text, you have to use border and line. Yeah, forgot about that. Shame on me. But you can have a look at our PDF file. We have already what we kind of want in a more ugly and not readable way. We have our IDE, name, and so on. The favorite joke. But of course, the colon is missing. Everything is kind of missing. So let's make it a little bit more readable. Like, adding a colon for the element. And yeah, for this, let's try something. If the joke, for example, is too long, we can, if length of element is less than 60, he should do the code like this, else he should new splitted element equals element point split. We are using white space to split it, and elements for L in splitted elements. We are copying it in enumerate. If E equals 0, now this is of course L, else length of this one multiplied with a white space, no, semicolon. So let's try. What is out of range? And we have to use double E. Again, double E. Now let's look at our file. So if we are looking at our file, I hoped it worked a little bit better, but it does it synced in a certain way. So we can use elif EE doesn't equal 0 and EE%. Or we can just do EE% 3 equals 0. So we can add element, then splitted elements e minus 1, and yeah, splitted elements e minus 2, like this. Let's try how it looks now. And I don't have to show you because I showed you. I did, by the way, this. I'm sorry for the confusion. I forgot to take away what I did. I hope it didn't cause any confusion. What I did was, I used another condition, elif percent modulo 3 equals 0. So we are only selling every 3 elements, and then we are, this should be separated. We are using, separating them so that the joke gets longer, like this one. 1 second. Like this one. Now we want, after he iterated through everything, he should again sell to use an empty line. Again, I forgot to. I wanted to say sell for an empty line, like this. And yes. Again, what could we also add to make it more beautiful? We could do certain things like adding lines, adding side numbers, all stuff like this, but the video is already quite long, and I would say we are stopping here. And that's how you kind of convert a CSV file to a string. Hope you kind of liked the video, and see you in the next video. Have a great evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time it is. See you and bye bye. No. Hello ho ho. Oh, ho. Hello ho ho, and hello ho ho, and welcome to a new part of my. Oh, I sound like I'm dying. Hello ho ho, and welcome. I lost